Hey you guys, so this is my review for Michael Bay's film Pain and Gain about a trio of bodybuilders who want to kidnap and plot to steal money in order to live the American dream. Now, this is based on a true story about these bodybuilders who really did do that. They plotted to take money and ended up killing their clients, and uh, it's crazy. So now there's a lot of controversy surrounding this movie lately because it's marketed as a dark comedy, even though this real tragedy did happen, or tragedies, and the families of those of the clients feel like they're trying to make this movie make it so that you root for the bodybuilders, which to me that isn't the case at all. Because like Richard Roper said, this movie does not glorify the bodybuilders. It just makes you laugh at them because of how dumb they are. And on that same note, now I understand how the why and how the families would feel this way, and why anybody would kind of take offense to it. But the thing is, it's just a movie. That's all it is. It's just an escape, pure entertainment. And yes, it's based on a true story, but I'm sure things were movied up, and last but not least, this is a very interesting, topic because yes, I mean, like I said, this movie, the fact that these guys, these bodybuilders, really did do these awful crimes, they chose these really likable actors to play these roles, which is another thing is interesting because yeah, so this movie does focus on the bad guys, but this isn't the movie, the first movie to do that. There's a lot of movies where it's from the point of view or told through the person who does bad things, like Taxi Driver, Clockwork Orange, Spring Breakers, Bully, and the list goes on. So those are just examples of, again, people doing crime-related things, wrong choices, but yet they're still running the movie, and whether you like them or not, or understand them or not, it's just a movie. You're not supposed to. They're not telling you to do what they do. Like go steal things, kill people, beat people up. No, and that's the funny thing. Like the main character, Mark Wahlberg, he loves these two cinematic characters and does what he does, and or inspired by them. And I mean, yes, and that's the thing. I'm such a cinema head, but I would never take something too literally, because I mean, again, they're showing you, it's like, yeah, we're gonna do this heist and do this kidnapping and blah blah blah. I've seen this movie and I've seen this done before. I know how it works. But no, like again, real movies aren't exactly real life. They're just a heightened, fictionalized, cool fantasy version of real life, or maybe even a harsher, more happier version. I don't know. It just depends on the movie and what kind of message or world they're interpreting. So. So yeah, but anyway, so I'm rambling on. But that's just what I think. So Pain and Gain, it does not glorify the bodybuilders. It just shows you how dumb they are, and shows you that yeah, like if you, especially if you are the type to want to do again like crime related things, it shows you that not everybody's as smart as they think they are. So yeah, but otherwise, I thought Pain and Gain, it was very much kind of like an Oliver Stone-esque movie, almost Tarantino-ish, but it was fun though. I love the look of it. It like just from the trailer, it looked like a male version of Spring Breakers, and it still was to me. It is kind of like that. And yeah, I thought it was interesting, funny, shocking. It just, it keeps you. I like that the movie, it keeps you entertained and keeps you kind of guessing, and you can't believe the absurdity of the situation. And I love, and like other critics are saying that, and at one point in the movie does literally say this is still a true story because you can't believe it. Um, but yeah, no, the start up with the cast, I liked the three actors. Again, the fact that these are likable actors playing characters that you can't, or you may or may not relate to, or have empathy for, or whatever. Um, they do get the job done. They were interesting characters, especially with The Rock. And I've never seen him really play a role like this. I'm gonna let you guys see the movie to see the kind of things he does and how he is. But yeah, it's a shocking, fun action, like dark action comedy. That's what I think of Pain and Gain. So, and then another movie I saw was The Big Wedding, which that's another movie people are kind of shitting on because, I mean, yes, it's another one of those ensemble movies where it takes place at a wedding and there's like family and hilarity and crazy situations. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing original, but as much as it isn't anything new, it does like have an interesting take to that. It's R rated for one and not PG-13, which kind of surprised me. Like I did like The Big Wedding, but some of the humor felt a little forced, just so it can have that R rating. but I was fine with the movie. Otherwise, I like, it's predictable but worth a watch, and nice to see how these people do their take on this kind of movie. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on Pain and Gain and Big Wedding. I think even though people are bitching about them, I think they're good for what they were and just pure entertainment.